Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello friends, we have been discussing the contributions from the teachings of the philosophers from India and the world as part of the ethics paper, which is a topic in ethics paper GS paper 4. As part of it, we are trying to understand the concepts of ethics through thirukural. அதில் ஒரு முக்கியமான டாபிக் வந்து probity in governance. We are trying to understand probity in governance through thirukural. What thirukural says about probity in governance. As part of it, we have been talking about cruel scepter. How cruel scepter கொடுங்கோன்மை அப்படிங்கிறது எப்படி ethics affect பண்ணும், how it will affect ethics. We are discussing that. And so what is the next thirukural we shall discuss. So we have been discussing about the blemishes that will acquire if the rule is cruel, right? If the scepter is cruel, right, the cruel scepter, what will be the blemishes that the country will acquire, right? What blemishes will be acquired to the people, to the king, to the country as a whole. அதுல குறள் நம்பர் கப்லெட் நம்பர் 554 அது என்ன சொல்லுது பாரு, கூழும் குடியும் ஒருங்கு இழக்கும் கோல் கோடி சூழாது செய்யும் அரசு. கூழும் ரிசோர்சஸ், கூழ் அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து ஜென்ரலி எனக்கு ஃபுட், and here திருவள்ளுவர் uses this for the complete resources what will be at the disposal of the king. கூழும் குடியும் the people, the subjects. ஒருங்கு இழக்கும், if you recall, we discussed about Janapada. The king will lose the Janapada. கோல் கோடி சூழாது செய்யின். சூழாது means ஆராயாமல், not applying his mind, not dispensing justice by applying his mind, right? If he is taking a head-on approach to things, if he is not probing through, if he is not trying to understand and comprehend the issues that are placed before him, and if he is going to act without that comprehension, then the destruction is that the king is more likely to lose not only the resources of the state but also the people. Wholly he will lose that state, he will lose that country as a whole. அதான் கூழும் குடியும் ஒருங்கு இழக்கும் கோல் கோடி செய்யாது சூழாது செய்யும் அரசு. The king who, without reflecting on its evil consequences, perverts justice, will lose at once both his wealth and his subjects. Fine. This is more told to the king. In democracy, where is king? In the democracy, the kings are the ruling community, one through who the rule is taking place, one who is involved in governance, which means we are talking about the bureaucrats, the civil servants, the public servants, right? The public servants. See, if you are going to become an IAS officer, without government, where is IAS? Without administration, where is administrative service? Without people and their need towards welfare and development, where is this administrative service? Where will you work? Where will you get the authority from? Why would people respect you? Why would you command a respect, or why would you have the prestige and status that you are enjoying as of now? That is why this is having a direct relationship with, or direct impact on, civil services as well. See, the performance of the civil service, the performance of the bureaucracy, performance of the departments. So how should I remember having told you in the previous videos, civil services means governance, means decision making. And every officer, every bureaucrat is expected to make decisions, and while making decisions, he has to apply his mind. He cannot pervert justice. He cannot pervert justice. He should not pervert justice. He has to ensure that justice is dispensed with. Justice is guaranteed. That's very, very important. When a transaction takes place, be it social or economic or any transaction, between stronger and weaker sections of the society, what is justice? Justice here refers to both stronger and weaker sections getting equitable outcomes. Their what they receive from the transaction must be equitably distributed. Right? What they have. See, this is what is called as distributive justice. Right? Article 39, Clause B and Clause C of the Constitution of India under DPSP talks about this. So that has to be very, very important. See, now we don't have in a democracy, we don't have a king, we don't have a ruler, monarch, but it is told to every leader who leads a particular department. See, when it comes to a democratic system, the system will collapse. The system will not collapse as a whole. The system will not collapse as a unit. One by one, various units will collapse, and finally, it will be like the collapse of the system, the complete system. Therefore, you have to ensure that as an officer, you have to ensure that a civil servant has to ensure that he dispenses justice after comprehending the problem. You should not go by the rule. See, first of all, when a problem is placed to you, when a file is presented to you, you have to read through the file for the facts. Take the facts. Then you apply who are the contesting parties, what are their arguments, why do they demand this justice, why do they demand this, what are their demands, what are the demand of the party A, what are the demand of the party B. Try to understand, comprehend who is on the losing side, who is on the winning side, who is weaker, who is stronger, who needs the assistance of the state more, and to who injustice has been committed in the transaction. Everything you have to ensure. You cannot straight away apply only the rules and sacrifice the goal. So you have to make a decision between rules versus goal. You have to apply the rule in order to achieve the goal. Then you have to take into account the factual aspects of the situation, the facts, right? And everything cannot be taken to a court of law. Everything cannot be taken to a judicial system. There can be methods by which you can dispense justice. So you have to comprehend the whole thing to ensure that everybody, it should be a win-win situation for everybody. You have to integrate the problem and resolve it rather than going for any dominating kind of a result or a kind of a compromise. You have to go in for that. And if you do not do that as a civil servant, if every civil servant sitting in every office is not doing this, it will be like a termite eating away your wooden cabinet. You will not know until the cabinet completely collapses. It will be happening on daily basis, which will be invisible, but the ruin will befall on you. Right? That is why ethics is very, very important. Right? Fine. What else is there in the next thirukural? We shall discuss in the uh, next chapter. Right? Next thirukural, whatever is saying, 555 and other things, and what are they talking about in cruel chapter. In the subsequent videos we shall discuss. So thank you very much.